With the AFL Grand Final happening this weekend, I've had a couple of people ask me to put together some info on the differences between the 2023 and the 2024 AFL and AFLW coins from Australia Post. Now, there didn't seem to be a lot of excitement this year about having a second set of AFL coins, but I have to say this year's set had some improvements over the 2023 version. In fact, there was one massive improvement on last year, but I'll get to that shortly. I'll quickly go through the two promotions with 2023 on the left and 2024 on the right, so you can see the differences. As normal for the Australia Post sets, you could buy all the coins in a tube, or you could buy the individual team coins one at a time in these cardboard wallets. And then of course, the Australia Post promotions also include a collectible folder to put the coins in. The images and wording are a little different from one year to the next, but the two folders were pretty similar, with a place for each team's coin, plus the two premiership coins. Both years included one coin for each AFL team. You can see the design for the 2023 team coins on the left, and the slightly different design for the 2024 team coins on the right. I've included the Tigers and the Lions coins from both years, so you can see the similarities and differences. What was unusual for these sets is that out of the 20 coins in the tube, only the two premiership coins actually went into circulation. None of the team coins were intended for circulation, although some team coins certainly ended up there. However, it's the circulated coins that actually had the biggest changes from one year to the next. There was a noticeable difference on the two premiership coins this year, and noticeable is really important. Last year, both premiership coins were almost identical, so it was really hard to tell the two coins apart. The only real difference between the two 2023 coins on the left is the word AFL or AFLW. The words on the cups are different, but it's really too small to read easily. In contrast, this year they have the Brownlow medal for the AFL and the best and fairest for the AFLW. For 2024's coins, it is much easier to tell these two coins apart. They're still similar, but this year they have the actual symbols to help distinguish the two coins. On the head side, both of these sets have the QE2 memorial obverse design. So other than the date, there is no difference on the head side between these two sets. Now, Australia Post always has a lucky dip with the coin promotions, where 1 in 10 tubes has special coins. With the AFL promotions, if you're lucky enough to find the 1 in 10, you get a coloured version of both premiership coins. Unfortunately, I haven't had any luck with the lucky dip coins with the Australia Post promotions, so I've always had to buy them as PNCs at the end of the year. However, that's what makes this 2024 set so great. For the first time with an Australia Post promotion, you could buy a proof coin version of those special coloured coins. Being proof coins, they are actually nicer coins than the ones you find in the tubes. So hopefully, this is a trend that's here to stay for the Australia Post promotions, if they keep doing the lucky dip. On that note, enjoy the AFL Grand Final and keep using cash.